Hey guys, welcome back to another product review with Fishing with Tyler. Today I have an interesting product for you guys today. This is the Connect Scale. If you guys look for a way to, a more efficient way to weigh your fish during tournaments or when you're out fun fishing, this is the answer. The Connect Scale is a Bluetooth enabled device that will allow you to connect this scale to a smartphone, and every catch that you have or every fish that you weigh on this app, it will get directly transmitted over to your smartphone app. So let's take a look at how this thing works. All right guys, so let's see exactly how this thing works, how to connect it and how to pair it with your Bluetooth enabled device, smartphone normally. So I'm gonna open up the Connect Scale app on my iPhone 6 here. It was already running. If it wasn't already running, it would take you to this spot here, which is your catch log. And you also see that there's a catch there that's 0.11 pound. That's where I showed you guys that the 0.11 pound that you see there right now is where the fish grabber was added and wasn't accounted for. So I'm going to show you guys how this thing works. You're going to press the power button to turn the scale on. Give it a second to reset itself. It is set on pounds right now, which is what I weigh my fish in. It will go to ounces. It'll show you the temperature in Celsius, and this is air temperature. Kilograms, but again, and back to pounds. So that's where I weigh my fish. It does have a backlit display there, so you can see it after dark, which is a really cool feature. So in order to connect your Connect Scale to the app the very first time, you have to click on the settings on the app. Scroll down until you see right here where it says automatic log. You'll choose my device. It will search for the devices, and then it'll connect to the Connect Scale as long as the Connect Scale is turned on. So once you have that connected, you're good to go. You don't have to do that every time. It connects automatically as soon as you open up the app and have the Connect Scale on. So I'm going to go back to the catch log here. I don't have a fish to weigh, obviously. I'm here in the studio, so I'm going to just pull down, and if I can hold this down long enough. So it holds the fish there at 7 pounds, 14 ounces. Notice that it says here, weight 7 pounds, 14 ounces as well. I'm gonna hit OK on the app. And then it's logged there, 7 pounds, 14 ounces. It does have a GPS point there that I can go back and look at where I've caught the fish at. You can click on the GPS location there, show you here. Again, obviously I'm in my studio, so you're not gonna be on the water, but it'll show you where you caught that thing at, which is really cool. Another cool thing is it shows your GPS coordinates up here if you wanted to add that to a graph or something of that nature. So that is the basic catch feature there. Also, if you have catches in here that you don't want, for example, something that's really small like this 0.1 pound, you can actually swipe from the right to the left and then hit delete, and it'll delete that catch, which is something really cool. Notice that the scale went off by itself. It does have an auto off feature, which is really handy because I'm scatterbrained and I forget to turn it off, especially in tournaments. So I don't have to worry about turning it on and off. And if I don't turn it off, it's not gonna lose the battery, it's not gonna waste the battery. Next thing there is basically shows you a summary of all the catches that you've had. It shows the total number of catches, the average weight, the total weight of all the fish combined, which is something really pretty cool to have. The next tab is the tournament tab, and it's something that I plan on using a bunch. The tournament tab will allow you to show how many fish that you have in your live well and keep a tally of how much weight that you have in your live well at one given time. So let's do a demonstration of that. So I'm going to turn the Connect Scale back on by hitting the on button. The very first thing you need to do is scroll down on the tournament side, on the tournament tab there, and choose Start. Notice that it says please connect the Connect Scale to use this feature. That's because I have this scale turned off. We have to turn it on. Notice that it displays the previous catch for just a second. I'm going to hit OK. While this is on, you have to hit Start. So now it shows that I'm in tournament mode. So what's going to happen now is if I can hold this steady long enough to weigh a fish or get a weight. So 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Notice that it says call action required on this side of things. So call action required, I'm gonna hit OK. It's then going to ask me which call tag that I wanna put in there. Basically it says keep and tag, that'll be the next stop. So after that, you're gonna choose keep and tag, which is here. And then it's gonna ask you which call tag that you've put in that fish, if any. You don't have to choose any if you don't like. I'm gonna choose one right now. So number one there, and it shows 5.55 pounds there in my live well. Next thing, what I can do is if I'm catching other fish, I can reset this and say we're weighing the other fish. 5.68, again, call action required, keep and tag. I'm gonna hit OK, I'm gonna choose keep and tag. I'm gonna choose 2, and there it is. So I have 2 fish. Down here at the bottom, it'll actually show me the total weight that I have, the number of fish catches that I've had. Let's see if I can get it to. The amount of culled weight that you have out of your live well. So you can see how much total weight that you've caught for the entire period of time that you're fishing. And keep a running total of what you have in your live well, which is pretty amazing stuff. So you see how it works here in the studio. Let's go out into the water and see how it works there. All right, so I'm pumping the water out of my live well right now, make it easier to get this bass out of here. So I have the Connect Scale app open on my smartphone here. I have the Connect Scale connected via Bluetooth. I'm gonna reach in here, I'm gonna grab this fish, with any luck without getting soaked. So I got the fish out of my live well. And again, I would do this before I put the fish in the live well, but when I caught this fish, it was raining really hard and I didn't want to get it on my smartphone and my camera out while it was raining. So again, I'm going to make sure that my Connect Scale is zeroed out, and it is. So I'm going to connect this largemouth bass via the fish gripper. So I have the fish on the scale right here, zeroed out. I'm going to hold the fish till you hear it beep. Hear it beep there. 1.56 pounds. Shows up there on my tournament size, or tournament side of my app. I'm going to choose keep and tag. It allows me to it asks me which call tag that I want to use. I'm going to choose 1. I'm going to open this bad boy up, put the call tag number 1 or whatever color that I want in there, put it in the live well. That way I know exactly what fish I have in there. I'm going to turn this guy loose, but that's the Connect Scale, guys. It works great. Allows you to check your fish on the fly. You guys have all seen Major League Fishing, stuff like that. Same deal here. You know exactly what weight you have. Not a bad little fish here. One other cool thing about this thing, it does have a tape measure here. So you can measure the fish that you catch. You can put that information into the Connect Scale app as well. So you can know exactly, where you caught a fish, how big it was, how many pounds it was, and you can continue on your fishing day. It does take 2 AAA batteries, which are included with the package when you buy this. So all in all, my very first time out with the Connect Scale, pretty cool deal. I can't wait to be able to use it in tournaments so I can see exactly what I have in my live well. And as a co-angler, that really means something to me because I know exactly what fish I have in there. I know exactly what, if I catch a fish that's 2 ounces bigger than the one before, I can check my smartphone. If that's really the case and it's true, I can take the call tag out that has that fish on it, dump it in, call the fish, have a couple extra ounces there with it. So, again, the Connect Scale is going to change the way I fish as far as calling fish and knowing what I have in the live well. It's going to be a big time improvement over just having call tags and a call beam where, it's clunky. You have a chance of losing a fish, taking it out of the live well. Using the call beam with this takes the guesswork out of it, saying exactly what your fish weighs. And then, you don't have to worry about calling it. You can weigh the fish. If it's less, throw it back. Pretty cool deal. So if you're interested in purchasing a Connect Scale, head on over to connectscale.com, purchase yours there. Tell them Tyler sent you.